Hello, today we are going to learn about creating a Python Docker image using Dockerfile. What exactly is Dockerfile? A Docker file is a simple text file which contains a set of instructions to build an image. These instructions are executed in order in which they are written. For our tutorial, we will be making use of three Dockerfile commands, namely from, copy and cmd. What is from? From initializes a new build stage and sets the base image for subsequent instructions. This is the first step in every Docker file. What is copy? As the name stands, it copies files or directories from source and adds them to the destination. What is CMD? CMD specifies the instruction that is to be executed when a Docker container starts. In our tutorial, we will be looking at creating a local image using Dockerfile, push it to Docker Hub, delete it in the local machine, and then again pull it from Docker Hub. Before starting, here I have my Ubuntu virtual machine on which Python and Docker are pre-installed. And now, as our first step in learning this tutorial, we will learn how to create a Docker Hub repository first. Here I have my Docker Hub logged in and I am creating a repository named sample and creating this repository. Now this repository has been created named sample. Now let's look into how to build an image. Before that, I have my directory here under which I have my Docker file and Python file installed or kept. I'm changing my directory to that folder. In this folder, here is the list of files, a Docker file and a Python file. In this Python file, we have the print command to be printed in that image. And inside Docker file, we have the three commands which were mentioned earlier. From we are trying to pull a already existing Python image from Docker Hub onto our machine. Using this as base image, on top of that we will be building our own custom image. So the custom commands are mentioned in Python file and we are copying the contents from Python file to this Docker file. And in command we are specifying the instruction that is to be executed. Using Python we are running this main.python file. With these three simple commands we will be building our own custom image. How to build a custom image after having this Docker file and Python file. This is a simple command to build it first. So it is docker build and we will be tagging our image name with -t. So I am naming it as our repository name. So as in here, Shravan Meduri has sample and using a dot. This dot copies all the files present under this directory. So this image building takes a little while because it extracts everything in the present in the file. As you can see, it is executing our Docker file one by one, and now the image is successfully built. Let's look at it using docker image ls. Here the Python image name is the one which we used in from command, and this is the sample custom built image which we done using docker file. Now let's try running this docker image and see if we get our print message here. The command for that is docker run and the image name. It should print the print command written in main.py file. So the image is successfully running. it has print the print command which is mentioned in main.py file. Now let's try pushing this image to our Docker hub. It is named as our method as sample, and I am tagging it as latest. Before this step, you may require to do a Docker login command using your username and password. So since it is successfully pushed, let us verify if it has been pushed into Docker hub or not. Here you can see the image was successfully pushed into the Docker hub. So now, as part of our tutorial, we will try deleting the image in this on this machine and try pulling it from Docker hub. For this, before deleting the Docker image, we have to check if any container is running on that image. For that, the command is docker ps-x. Here a container is running on this image name. So let's try stopping this and removing this first before deleting the image. The command for that is docker stop and the container id. Now the container has been successfully stopped, and let's remove the container. The container has been removed. Let's recheck that no container is running now. Now let's try deleting this image. The command for that is docker image rm and the image name. Let's check if the image has been removed. Here you can see that our custom image has been removed. Now let's pull it from our Docker hub using the command docker pull the image name with the tag latest. So let's again re-verify if we have successfully pulled that. It is docker image ls. Here you can see yet again we have successfully pulled this sample custom image from our Docker hub. This is how we do a build a image using a basic Docker file and run the file, push it to Docker hub, and again delete and retrieving it from Docker hub onto our local machine. Thank you.